A Melbourne man has been left humiliated after being tasered on board a Jetstar flight. Live to Melbourne, Georgia Simpson, hello. What happened?
Well, Pete, it's understood that Jetstar cabin crew staff asked a father, Bolic Bet Malou, to move to his assigned seat before takeoff. Malou has refused, insisting he wants to stay seated next to his wife and child. Cabin crew staff have called in the Australian Federal Police for assistance, and the AFP have alleged that Malou rejected their attempts to remove him from the flight, that he's become physically and verbally aggressive, leaving 3 officers with minor injuries. Malou obviously being tasered and arrested. Now, Malou has spoken to reporters and he said that there were 5 police and 4 tasers, and the whole ordeal has left him feeling like an animal.
I felt like an animal, you know. It's like no justice. Doesn't feel great in front of your little 1-year-old son. I am assaulted and wrongly accused.
Now, this incident unfolded on a packed flight and it shocked onlookers, Pete, but it's also been filmed. One witness has spoken to reporters and his version of events is very different to the police allegations.
At no stage was being physically or verbally aggressive towards anyone. The only issue that I could pick up was that he had swapped with someone else. And it doesn't look like he hadn't intimidated them into doing so. It looks like he'd come to an amicable agreement with another passenger.
After the 30-year-old was tasered and hauled off the flight, he was arrested and charged with obstructing police and failing to comply with constructions. Lawyers are fighting for him to have his bail conditions changed so he can be reunited with his family in Melbourne before the trial in June. Jetstar have also released a statement reiterating that the safety of their passengers is their #1 priority. Part of it reads, "For safety reasons, under aviation regulations, passengers must remain in their allocated seat for takeoff and landing and comply with cabin crew constructions at all times." Pete, that Perth to Melbourne flight was delayed for an hour. It did eventually take off, arriving in Melbourne without Malou.
Georgia Simpson, thank you.